Hi everyone, my name is Tania and I am new at this, so bear with me. I wanted to talk to you about my anxiety struggles. Um, I first of all wanted to talk to you guys about it because you guys helped me. I looked to YouTube to help me with when I was struggling and still struggling with anxiety. Um, and it was really helpful for me, so I just wanted to kind of repay it back and share with you my struggles and my story. Um, so I wanted to talk to you about what anxiety feels like because everyone is different. So we all struggle with anxiety differently. So my struggles started with shortness of breath. I started becoming very tired, um, and it was more tired than usual. It wasn't just oh, I went to sleep late and now I'm tired. No, it was just really fatigue. After the fatigue started for about 2 weeks, I started getting shortness of breath. So my anxiety was just really, I just couldn't breathe properly. I felt like I couldn't take a deep breath. So um, it just was really scary. Um, I couldn't take a deep breath. Then the fatigue continued. Um, the tingly sensations in my toes and my fingers. Um, it also felt like my vision was blur and unclear. Um, stomach issues, sleeping problems. I was also really dizzy and lightheaded, which was really scary. It was probably the worst symptom because when I get lightheaded, I feel like I'm gonna pass out, so I get scared. But that's probably the worst symptom I have, other than the shortness of breath. But dizzy and lightheadedness was scary. Um, the anxiety just stopped me from doing things, stopped me from just living my life. Um, I just kind of was homebound. I didn't want to work. It was a struggle just to get up and go to work. There was a lot. I called in sick a lot of days. I think I'm out of all my vacation days. Um, so missed a lot of work. Stopped me from traveling, which I love to travel. Um, stopped me from hanging out with friends, going to places because of fear I'm going to pass out or that I'm not feeling good. I don't like to do things if I'm not feeling good, so I kind of just was homebound, and it stopped me from living a normal life and going doing the things that I love to do. I stopped working out. I always worked out. I worked out every day. Um, I don't anymore. Um, it felt like I just it was awful, really. I mean, I try to explain to people, and it's really hard to explain it. It's just you feel like shit. You feel like you're gonna die. You feel like you're gonna pass out, and it's really scary. It's really scary. Um, when I try to explain it to those who never had anxiety or never had a panic attack, um, and when I tell them, "Oh, it feels like shit," you feel like shit consistently, like shit, and they just say, "Well, yeah, I felt like shit before. That's normal." Yeah, it's normal, but have you felt like shit consistently 24 hours a day for a whole year and a half? I don't think so. Yeah, you might have been anxious here and there or feel like shit here and there, but it's not the same. It's not. And it's really hard to explain. And I get frustrated with myself just trying to explain and trying to make you understand how this feels, but you will never know if you don't experience this. But those who have experienced this, you understand me. You just feel like shit. I don't know what else to say. Um, but it's been a year and a half, like I said, and it's better. It's getting there. It's getting there. The beginning, it was just I just wanted to lay down and just be miserable and watch TV and just pray that this passes. But I knew I had to do something. It just wasn't going to pass, and I've learned that you have to have a lot of patience and you have to be dedicated to getting treatment and helping yourself, because really you're the only one that is going to get through this. Um, so I've realized that my anxiety comes from the inside. So whenever I feel anxious or angry, um, it comes from the inside, and which means that when I'm anxious and angry in the inside, I don't express it. I don't let it out. I just hold it in. And I hold it in because I don't want people to judge me. I don't want confrontation. I just ignore the feelings that I have, and I just say, I'll get over it. It's okay. Yeah, you hurt my feelings, but whatever, I'll get over it. So I just ignore my feelings, ignore how I felt, and I dismiss it. And I never give the compassion that I need. So I think that's where it kind of started, and I've been like this for ever. So I'm now trying to work at expressing myself and trying to work at patience and just giving the compassion I need. I need to take care of myself. I need to, speak up when something hurts me, or I don't agree with something. I need to speak up, and I need to let it out instead of holding it in. And I just need to give the love that I need, because I am important, and I don't want to feel like this forever. And yeah, that's one thing I need to do. Also, like, explaining it to people, it can get frustrating because they always want to, and they mean well, but they want to try to solve it for you. And so they start comparing, or they start saying, oh, you should try yoga, or you should try this, and you should try that. I've tried everything. Do you think I really want to feel this way? No, I've tried everything. So please don't tell me what I should try. Like, I know you're trying to help. I appreciate it, but I'm doing everything I can, and it's like people tell me, oh, you just need to relax. You just need to relax, calm down. Yeah, I know. And it just pisses me off even more, because do you think it's that simple? Yeah, I would do that then. If it's just relaxing and taking a bubble bath. Yeah, if it's that simple, I would be doing that. But it's not. It's not just an anxious thought. This is an anxiety disorder. I've been like this for a year and a half now. So it's not just an overnight thing where I'm anxious, whatever, and because I'm going to take a test or get up in public speaking. It's not that. It's a lot deeper. And so telling me to relax is just, I want to punch in your face, pretty much. So a lot of people try to tell me, but instead, like trying to solve the problem, I appreciate it. But instead of that, tell me, thank you for working hard to fight this, thank you for being strong. That's what I need to hear. That's encouragement to me. Not comparing it, not saying, oh yeah, I know what you're going through. I've had an anxiety attack before. I got really scared because I had to go public. I had to present something. So I know how you're going through. No, you don't. It's not the same. No, I've had, that's anxiety, yes, and that's normal anxiety, yes. I've had that. I've had times when I've been very nervous, but it passes. Just this hasn't passed yet, so it's not the same. Sorry, not sorry. So yeah, telling me positive things. So I know it's very difficult for those who know someone that has a disorder, and it's tricky. And I know I've probably wouldn't know how to deal with someone if I didn't go through it myself. But sometimes you can feel very alone, um, because you feel like no one gets you. And, um, I felt like when I was struggling, I felt like no one was here for me other than my husband. But I felt like alone, and it was really scary, and it was really sad, and I was feeling sorry for myself. I was thinking, why doesn't anyone call me? Why doesn't anyone like call or come over? It was just, it was, I felt lonely. So, but I know now that sometimes you don't get the compassion you need from others, that you can find it within yourself. And that's what I've had to learn to do. I'm learning to just be mindful, um, of how I feel, acknowledge it, um, express myself, place boundaries, and be patient. Patient with myself, telling myself I'm doing great, I'm learning, and I'm becoming a different person and a better person because of this. And I will get there one day.